I run to myself. I let you down, run to me. I run to
the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfella Sports TV. What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Man, 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfella Sports TV, bro.
Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is the 989 Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfella TV.
Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you watching Goodfella TV.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfella TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man, we're in the building. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Had to rush and get this show. Had to drop miles off inner city and shit. So get myself together. Got that hat here and shit. But had Herb get this show in because I gotta something else I gotta do. Thought it was very important to get it in today because y'all know tomorrow the Lions play Green Bay Packers, and that will have my attention tomorrow. At some point, I'll figure out how to fix the soundboard too. Tomorrow, hopefully. By the time next time I go live. Anyway, I go live tomorrow if it's emergency, like something really good come up. But yeah, man, that's not no waste no time. Don't forget you can listen to this on the podcast in the morning. Spotify, Amazon, Kick. You're watching on Kick, Twitch. You can listen to it in the morning on YouTube, obviously Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, just to name a few. Just hit the link tree. You want to support the channel. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, share it on different platforms. Shout out to everybody on Facebook watching, YouTube, Kick, the rest of them. Shout out to everybody watching on X. Want to financially support the channel. Roll the Bible screen, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. So yeah, man, go talk about Boots and Javante, 2 PVC ducks. 2 PVC ducks. Turki Al-Alshikh called in on the Zone's boxing show and exposed Jaron Boots Ennis. I guess we could start off there. And basically said that he didn't have direct communication with Jaron Boots Ennis, but he did say that he gave us his word that he was going to fight Virgil Ortiz, and then he said he just changed his mind. And Turki Al-Alshikh seeing it ain't about the money. I keep telling y'all that. He's saying it ain't about the money. These niggas just don't want to fight. He probably came in, all right, they say we want to be compensated properly and all this type of shit. That's what they telling him. We want to be compensated properly. We ain't getting, but dog, these niggas been getting overpaid for years. Over a decade now. Ever since Andre Berto was fighting on HBO, these niggas been getting overpaid. That's where Bob Arum and Al Heyman beef kind of really originated from, was over the amount of money that Al Heyman was able to get from HBO for Andre Berto and bullshit ass fights. That's where the original beef stemmed from. That's what people forget. That's what a lot of these niggas wasn't in the field then. They wasn't watching boxing. That's where the beef originated from. Because Al Heyman was getting a lot of money for Andre Berto from HBO, and as Berto was gonna be this next big thing, but Berto, he was getting big money for bullshit ass fights, and Bob like, man, y'all giving this ninja all this money for these fights, but these bullshit fights, but y'all ain't giving me that same money. So that's kind of where all that hatred started originating from. Real spill. That's kind of where it started at. That's exactly where it started at. Eventually, Bob got Al railroad, helped get him railroaded, off HBO, and then, obviously Bob got kicked off HBO. So, I mean, wow. So, Al Heyman was milking them niggas, bruh. He was milking them niggas. But that's pretty much where that beef started at. And then you had a situation now where Turki Al-Alshikh, he come out, he calls into the Zone boxing show, and he, for the most part, says that he says that Boots changed his mind. That's what he said. Boots changed his mind. And it's very, very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Trying to pull it up for y'all now. It's very unfortunate. But ain't nothing else you can say. That man legitimately came out. I'm trying to pull this shit up. They're making it hard. But never mind. That man legitimately came out and said that man gave us his word, and then he changed his opinion. He changed his mind.
And then we were talking about
first of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot force him.
We're not blaming you. What did he say to you? Like, how did he change his mind? He said he was in
no,
and he's out.
He's not connecting with me directly, but suddenly he changed his mind and he stopped answering, and he doesn't want to go to 153.
He said he stopped answering. He said he stopped answering. He was talking about Jaron Ennis. That was Turki Al-Alshikh. He said he stopped answering. He said he stopped answering the phone. Now he's saying that, he didn't have direct contact with him, but he said he gave me his word about this fight and he changed his mind. He said he changed his mind. He said he gave me his word and then he changed his mind and he no longer wanted to vacate his belt. Now, what I can tell you, I had a video supposed to go up today, but I forgot. It'll go up tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be in the morning or in the afternoon. I really ain't decided. But what I can tell you is this. Mario Barrios' trainer came out and did an interview on BoxingScene.com and said they looking at fighting two people next. Manny Pacquiao, Conor Benn, and Jaron Boots Ennis wasn't one of them. So you can mark Barrios off Jaron Boots Ennis wish list for this year. He won't be fighting Barrios this year. So cancel that. Steonis is supposed to be fighting his mandatory. We know Steonis fight once every blue moon, so it won't be Steonis he fight next. And Brian Norman Jr. is fighting the Derek Cuevas guy. So it won't be him next. So if he coming back in April, unless he gonna sit and wait around, it won't be Verse. It won't be Verse a unification bout. So, you know, Boots gonna look bad if he don't fight a credible fighter next. It will be bad if Boots does not fight a credible fighter. This man said he gave me his word and then changed his mind and then stopped answering the phone. That's what he said. You all heard him say it word for word. He said he changed his mind and then he stopped answering the phone. You got me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. He said he turned the hotline bling off. Do do do. Do do do. He said he turned the money phone off. He said he turned the Trap Mobile off. He said, I do not want to speak to you, Holmes. I do not want these niggas doing bare knuckle fights over Boots. They fighting over these niggas doing bare knuckle fights on BOK Prime because niggas got their own opinion about Boots. It's getting ugly in here, up in here. Remember that song? Nasty work out here. These niggas really go to war. Who? Good God. What it is good for? Absolutely no. These niggas going to war over this shit. I die for this shit. What up, they tell Craig on Friday after next? He said, I die for this shit. Don't lose your life over this shit, Day. I die for this shit. These niggas dying for this shit. These niggas going to war for this shit. I die for the pussy. What he say? In that Tubi movie, I wish I had my soundboard up. I die for the pussy. These niggas out here dying for Boots. Not even Timberland Boots. These niggas dying for Jaron Boots Ennis. He said that man stopped answering the phone. He said that man stopped answering the phone. He said he stopped answering the phone. He said he gave me his word. He said he gave me his word. What Scarface say? Oh, man got his balls in his word. He ain't even got his word. He ain't even got his word no more, Holmes. So do Turki Al-Alshikh even want to fuck with this nigga no more? Now everybody gonna blame the white man. They gonna blame Eddie Hearn, but I've been told y'all about Eddie Hearn. And now he expects him to deliver the unification bout. And since they announced his fight, then that's possible, but ain't no unification bout coming. Oh, did he? Ain't no unification bout coming, bro. Next, that nigga gonna be fighting Popeye. The nigga that Popeye was fighting, he ain't even gonna be fighting that nigga. What was the nigga that Popeye adversary that always stole his bitch? What that dog name was? Hold on. What was dog name? Always stole this bitch. You notice? Bluto. Like him and Mario always getting their bitch stole. Y'all think it's a coincidence? Or she going over there and getting caught and playing like, oh, he stole me. He put the turkey sausage in my mouth, Papa. Man, there was a lot of messages in all them old cartoons and video games. I'll tell you that. It was a tremendous amount of messages. They've been telling us don't go to war for these hoes. Been telling us that. We ain't even listen. He said he stopped answering his phone. He don't want to fight. You know, I said he gave me his word. He said IRS tank on tank ass. Al Heyman taxing and ass. I don't like dude, but I don't feel sorry for that nigga at all. Y'all niggas be having compassion and sympathy and empathy for these niggas, man. I don't feel sorry for none of these niggas. They got opportunities that we never had before and fumbling them. As a consumer, I want to see you fight the best. That's it. You fight the best. I hurry up and buy. I'd hurry up and buy. I hurry up and buy. I will hurry up and buy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. Y'all be feeling sorry for these niggas. Hell no. Hell no. All this shit these niggas talked and looked down on niggas, all the buffooning and cooning these niggas been doing, absolutely freaking not. Des, what's going on? He says about, you an Eagle fan? Oh, man, the greatest football team I ever seen. Say, goddamn time, bro, been waiting for you to cook on this. Yeah, man, yesterday I wasn't doing shit yesterday. I was on chill. Big G, salute. He said, man, his father talked all that shit about Bud, Virgil, Madrimal, befolded like origami bird, this beard and take his cheese steak until he redeems himself. Take his beard is crazy. He said your audio is distinct. I don't know what that means. You audio, I don't know what that means. That's probably on your end, Playboy. Yeah, your YouTube tripping. A tale of two ducks is crazy. He said they want the safest fights possible for the most money. That's what everybody want. Everybody taking the tank route. The route of least resistance. My Boots is not Roy Jones. These fans be claiming he is. Boots, Duck, and Goose. He gonna be Blair Cobb. He ain't even gonna fight Blair Cobb. Don't disrespect the great Blair Cobb like that. Salute. He say, Boots is for Tom Duck. Duck Bud twice. Duck Virgil Ortiz. Duck the meme enemy. He ducked the meme machine. That's probably who he fight next. The No Fork boys got Tank caught in the early career. We different out here. He said Boots fighting Blair Cobb. I doubt that. A nigga fighting Corn Cobb. Lugs Ennis, Meek Mills. Greg Hackett got to win the fight with Norman Sr. for Philly. We be down bad for the next 2 years. Yeah, Philly, like, that nigga lose to Brian Norman Sr. That nigga in the bare knuckle back. Nigga Greg Hackett, man, dude. Greg Hackett can't lose that fight for Philly. Yeah, shit. All they got is Uzi Vert. Dying over Crocs is crazy sport. Yeah, there's some nasty work out here. Turkey said he gave me his word. He gave me his word. That's what he said. And then he stopped answering the phone. That nigga said he stopped. He said he cut the phone off. Turn that shit off. Bruto. Yeah, Bruto was his name. Now I think it said his name was Pluto. Bluto. It's Bluto. They said it's Blue. Yeah, Bluto is his name. Bluto. Close enough, my nigga. My nigga said Pluto. Close enough. That's what I would have thought it was. It's Bluto, like Pluto, but Bluto. Yeah, Bluto was out there clapping Olivet cheeks. He was, hell yeah, you think he wasn't? He was, man. She was like, here come this weak ass nigga Popeye with his 2-pump special ass nigga. Here come that nigga again. Niggas, they had niggas simping out early in the cartoons. So the only option they have is Brian Norman if they can't get into the summer and he will first overpay. Yeah, he got a fight coming up versus old buddy. He said the number you reach is not in service. He said, damn, Uggs making the East Coast look bad. Nigga, East Coast, man. Same deal with Mario and Peach. Oh, this shit is nasty work. He said he stopped answering the phone. I'm like, damn, Jaron down bad out here in these streets, bro. He said, and then he lied and said, I have no knowledge of this. Y'all think he didn't have no knowledge of what was going on? Y'all think he didn't know what was going on? I think he knew what was going on, honestly. What will make it bad is they got clips of this man saying that Virgil was tailor-made for him. They got clips of this man saying, I'll fight Virgil. My 54. I need to go to 54. My pop ain't there to be there at 54. And it ain't like he's staying at welterweight to fight a who's list of welterweight. We can live if he don't fight none of them niggas. Anybody think any of them gonna beat Jaron Ennis? Nobody gonna think Barrio's gonna beat Jaron Ennis. No. Nobody think honestly will put their money at Norman gonna beat Jaron Ennis. And nobody thinks Theonis is gonna beat Jaron Ennis right now. And none of these fights gonna make the money that Virgil did. None of them fights gonna give him the credibility that Virgil gave him. It's gonna give him. Straight up and down. I know Virgil frustrated because Tim Tszyu fight fell out for him. So I believe if Tim Tszyu would have beat Mazaliev, Tim Tszyu was gonna come back and fight Virgil Ortiz. So yeah, every time Virgil Ortiz got a good fight coming up with Theonis, Tim Tszyu, Jaron Ennis, they fall out. Mm-hmm. Every time they fall out. So, like I said before, Jaron, I mean, that's what happens when you run your mouth all the time. You know, Daddy said, you know, we don't watch film. We make in-ring adjustments. They had 2 fights to make adjustments versus Karen. They make 1. Just knock him out. Just knock him out was his advice. Just knock him out. We like, man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Tell him how. It's funny how he started getting exposed when he left PBC and started working with Eddie Hearn. Ain't that how it always happened? These dudes leave PBC, get exposed. Deontay left PBC. You down with PBC? Oh, you know me. Who down with PBC? All the duck homies. Them niggas leave Al Heyman protection. I wonder why it's a rumor why he trying to get back to Al Heyman. Them niggas leave Al Heyman protection. It's a wrap. It's a Rizzy. It's a Rizzy. They leave Al Heyman protection. They leave Al Heyman protection. They not the same. They not the same. They get exposed. They look like Mario with the start. Do. They don't got that. It's a wrap. You know. So that is, you know, it is what it is. You know. So, you know, it's funny while Turki Al-Alshikh came out. Now, the only saving grace is to the point where he said that, you know, I wasn't directly dealing with him. That's what he said. That's the only saving grace where he said he wasn't directly dealing with him. So maybe it's a little wiggle room for that. But then Eddie did an interview and said he was communicating with Jaron the whole time. So the only thing I can think of to say Jaron, maybe Jaron told Eddie, like, man, I ain't interested in that. But you just told us after the last Karen fight that you was interested. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, I mean, it is what it is. But the thing about it is he go out there and he beat somebody, everything is going to be forgiven. If you go out there and get a big win, everything is going to be forgiven. Everything is going to be forgiven. So don't forget that. If he go out there and he get a big victory, he get a big win, yeah, this is going to be water under the bridge. This is going to be water under the bridge. So, like I continue to say, man, he can right his wrongs. This ain't the end of the world. This ain't the end of the world. He go out there and get a big victory over somebody. That's it. Y'all ain't gonna remember this. Y'all ain't gonna remember this. Y'all ain't gonna remember this. At all. So, yep. That's the crazy thing about it. So, if you go out there and just go get a big victory, everybody gonna be cool with it. They ain't gonna remember it. But of course, that nigga ain't gonna do no interviews for a long time. What's gonna be worse? This shit gonna die down. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. This shit gonna die down. It's gonna die down, and then they gonna announce his next fight, and it's gonna get ugly in here. It's gonna get ugly. They gonna announce it if his next fight ain't a unification fight or a fight that most people is cool with. This motherfucker might as well go ahead and pack it up. He might as well go ahead and pack it up. He might as well go ahead and pack it up. He might as well go ahead and pack it up. He said, hell no, he's lying. He said, I think Bud and Boost happening in May. I don't know. I already knew Boost damn weight bully. He said, get him out of here. Laugh my Mario to start me. He said, that's what they get for constantly running their damn mouth. As a hardcore, will never forget this. He get a big win. Y'all niggas don't forget it. He said Boost new names is Slippers. He said they still got to cut his beard and stop selling cheesesteaks until he redeems himself. That nigga ain't cutting that beard. That nigga probably die before he cut that beard. Y'all ever seen that nigga without that beard? Nigga like a whole different person. That beard ain't going nowhere. That's his identity. But let's move on to y'all favorite mellow yellow thug out here. You want that thug in love? This nigga crashed all the way out yesterday. Now I don't know if y'all knew, but apparently that press conference was supposed to be at nobody give a fuck about that other nigga. But that press conference was supposed to be at 1:00. And then they pushed it back a couple times, and then they got pushed all the way back to 4. Now people said why Calvin wasn't there. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. He been late to press conferences before. He did apologize to the media yesterday for pushing it back, the press conference and all that. And obviously he went on a rant saying that he don't want to fight no more. He tired of all the fuckery. Remember it was some talks about him wanting more money. And it's rumors that Al Heyman had disappeared, and all of a sudden he frustrated and he don't want to compete no more. And fine and dandy. Like that's all we ask. If you don't want to get out there and fight the best, get the fuck out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. This dude is basically got mad because somebody asked him to see a fight that Shakur ain't did this, or Shakur ain't did this. Well, I'm ready to retire. I'm done with this, and I'm just tired and I'm frustrated and I'm a hood legend. I don't care about being a Hall of Famer and all. Man, you think this nigga can walk away from boxing right now and be straight? You out your rabbit ass mind. Come on. Y'all think he can walk away from boxing right now and be straight? He trying to sell the fight. He trying to sell this fight. And you notice whenever time he got a fight lined up, he willing to fight Devin. I'm willing to rematch Ryan. I want to retire. All that shock. That nigga can't retire right now. I'm telling you. If he retire, he coming back. He ain't fucking retiring, my nigga. Y'all out y'all rabbit ass mind if y'all think this nigga retiring. I'm just frustrated with the sport. I'm just, Yeah, because now you got to kill what you eat. You got to fight some fucking body. You can't just keep nickel and diming. Al Heyman has spoiled these niggas so bad. He done spoiled them so bad where they was getting paid to fight nobody. Now they got to fight somebody just to get a decent payday.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Javante, something should have happened during this time because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's the Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like, let's say you got to talk today. Okay.
Come on. He said that, boxing trash. I'm, don't know where Calvin at. Don't know where Leonard at. Boxing trash. I'm fed up. Meanwhile, that's saying that, guess what? I got to fight somebody now. Everything is not going to be laid out. I got to take the route with resistance. He don't want to do that no more. I'm guarantee you they cut his pay down for this fight. Well, in these spoiled ass niggas, when it don't go their way, they ready to quit. When Mike Epps said, I quit. He said, quit what? Cube said, quit what? Quit what? When it don't go their way, I'm fed up with the business. Translation meaning, well, I gotta fight somebody to make some money. People said, we know Tank was never in it for that. You should have went to go work at Audi's then, my nigga. You should have went to do something else. If you ain't in the sport to compete at the very highest level, then what you doing it for? What you doing it for? Real talk. If you ain't coming here to compete at the highest level and fight the best, why are you here for? What you here for? I don't understand it. That's like going to McDonald's and the nigga working at McDonald's flipping burgers get mad because you order a fucking burger. Like, that's your fucking job. If you don't want to do your job, quit. People get mad when you ask them to do things within their job description. I can see if somebody asks you to do something that they can do, that they should be doing, but it's different. Like, okay, yeah, man, I'm a little sick today. Could you pick it up for me? Bet. Cool, I got you, bro. That's cool. He fed up because shit about to get hard. Errol Spence fed up because shit about to get hard. These niggas fighting for more money. They fighting for more money. They fighting for more money, bro. And now that they not going to be able to fight the Leonard Bundles and the Gamboas and make a whole bunch of money for bullshit fights, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Now you got to kill what you eat. These niggas frustrated. So we already knew what it was with Tank. We knew exactly what it was. So, I mean, Tank is Tank now. He crashed out over Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people got mad about that. The way he crashed out talking about Shakur Stevenson, It was what it was. I don't think anybody should be shocked. That should be the ultimate sign of respect for Shakur Stevenson. That should be the ultimate sign of respect. The ultimate. The ultimate. So, but you got people that's still going to defend Javonte's statement against Shakur Stevenson. You got people who still defended Javonte Davis. You still got people defending them. You literally still got people defending them. You got people that's just so invested in their fan base and not telling them the truth because of fear of losing subscribers and the fear of losing views that they refuse to tell the truth. This man straight up said he want nothing to Shakur ain't did nothing. What has he done? He's done nothing. He's done, Keyshawn done more than him. And he trying to start a beef between Keyshawn, the art of war between Keyshawn and Shakur. So, he can start a beef between them where they don't get on, where they can start beefing and he can see his way out of it. I ain't stupid. You know exactly what he doing. And these niggas in Baltimore, these are the niggas that they back. This is their street legend.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about after this year. So some fights can still happen. But after this year, I'm out of.
Can we see you with Shakur before you go?
Why do you think about retiring? For what? Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him. Than Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this nigga. I keep screaming this nigga name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who say that you might be afraid? So what do you say to those who might be?
Like he said, like she about to cut it off, but like she said, what you say about people that say you might be afraid? That was a great question because he know he afraid. He ain't done nothing, but he got a lineal title. I think he unified titles. He's won title at 3 different weight classes. You ain't never unified titles. You ain't never had the lineal title. So what are we talking about? How can a dude in Keyshawn who ain't never won a world title did more than the guy that won a world title multiple times in multiple weight classes? And you fighting a guy who ain't done more than Shakur Stevenson and Lamont Roach himself. These are the niggas that they calling warriors, gladiators, boxers, athletes. And I got a video where I ripped into the NFL over that Houston Texan hit where they suspended that dude for 3 games. They don't build niggas like they use. They don't build men like they used to, bro. That's why I told y'all that's Russia's biggest fucking problem with America. That's their biggest problem with America. That's their biggest problem with America. Crazy. Their biggest problem. They just making men weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Look at the athletes. They can't even play basketball no more. They can't play football no more. They in boxing and they complaining about fighting the best. This man straight up bitched out. Oh, Shakur done. He ain't done nothing. But you fighting a dude who significantly done less than Shakur Stevenson. And it's niggas out here justifying it. It's niggas literally out here justifying it. It's literally niggas out here justifying it. Literally, it's niggas out here justifying it. Crazy, bro. It's literally niggas out here justifying it. They cool with it. Oh, you know, Shakur ain't did this. Shakur can't punch, and Tank will just beat him. If Tank will whoop him so bad, why not fight him? You're gonna make a bunch of money. You're gonna make a tremendous amount of money just whooping on Shakur Stevenson. So I continue to say, dog, make it make sense. If you seen the way his face looked and how he got out of character and he got bothered, like, dude, he should have never been a boxer. This guy should have never been a boxer. He literally is scared to fight motherfuckers. Literally. With speed, power, IQ, all of that. And his weakness is he's a mental midget. That's his weakness. Rather than go out there and put it all on the line and go out there and be great. I'm retired. I'm just fed up with it. He seen the way Earl went out. He said, man, I ain't going out like that. He said he can't retire on Al Heyman payment plan. Al Heyman got ghost on them niggas, bro. That money gone. Saying he retiring to sell the fight. That's what I think. He said, you seen when Tank said, I'll knock Jake Paul out. When they asked Jake Paul about it, Jake Paul said, isn't there a height requirement? How Tank mad because Jake Paul taking over, Turkey taking over. Yeah, and people say, you can just go mess with Turkey. Man, nigga ain't trying to fight nobody. Motherfuckers should have been trying to insert themselves into the conversation about being the best. Basically, you want this mother effer to get a participation trophy off of what if fights. And that's basically that's a great point. That's a great point. That's pretty much what they want, is him to get a participation trophy off of what if fights. That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. They want him to get a participation trophy off of what if fights. Off of what if fights. Oh, he just beat him. We don't need to see it. We could just beat him. It don't matter. A cornered rat. Yup, a cornered rat. This nigga gonna be selling. He gonna be selling bussy to get by before he get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. He gonna be selling bussy. You said Garfield the coke sniffing fat said he mean Tank want big fights. Tank don't want no damn big fights. 3-division former champion, not a fake 3-division champ like Bubble Boy. He said a dude that got beat by a guy Shakur beat. Yeah, you talking about Jamel Herring? Yeah, Jamel did beat him. Shout out to Jamel. OG Invincible Sports are used for politics and societal changes. They making them weak because they want men weak. Yep. The food making men weak, killing our testosterone, and the females getting higher testosterone and less estrogen and more estrogen in the men. These women got more tattoos than we do. These women taller than, bigger than us, voice deeper than us. They weigh more than us now. Yeah, these women the new niggas. Real talk. The women the new men. Real talk. Yup. Women the new men. He said rematch clause for Lamar Roach is nasty work. Like Lamar Roach is not a good fighter. Like Lamar Roach is utter trash, bro. I'd rather see Jake Paul fight. Real talk. I think Jake Paul a better fighter than Lamar Roach. Lamar, have y'all seen Lamar Roach fight, bro? Come on. Have y'all seen Lamar Roach fight? I'll say this. If Miami and Colorado ain't in the playoffs, I don't even give a fuck about the college football playoffs. I semi like Tennessee quarterback. Other than that, I don't really care unless SMU win it all. Like college football was trash this year. Outside of Colorado and Miami, that was about it. Wasn't too much else exciting about college football. And shout out to SMU too. They're gonna try to hit them with another death penalty, death blow, what they call it. But I don't give a fuck about college football playoff. If it was any year, they needed just four teams. It was this year when they opened it up to how many teams it is. Like outside of Deion and them and Cam Ward in Miami, what else? Who else did y'all like watch seeing play? I know Ole Miss had a fun team, and I like Tennessee quarterback. But other than that, really wasn't. And Dominic Raiola's son was pretty good, Dylan Raiola, but then they faded at the end. But other than and Texas, I like Texas. I like Texas team too. Texas, they fun to watch too. I'll give them that. Texas is fun to watch. But other than like Texas, Miami, Colorado, and maybe Tennessee and Ole Miss, other than that, I don't give a fuck. And shout out to SMU and Genty at Boise State. But I don't know who really give a hell about college basketball. Jesus Christ, that shit is dead. I never thought growing up in the 90s they would kill basketball. But Jesus Christ, they have 187 basketball. They have 187 basketball. They have took basketball. I grab basketball and I put my foot up basketball ashes. Bang, 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 bang. That's my pleasure. They done killed it. They done killed it. They done killed it. But Tank, this ain't nothing we ain't already know. This ain't something we already ain't know. We already knew this. That college running back, Ashton Genty, was cold, almost 200 yards, 2,000 yards, 2,000 yards. Yeah, I've seen that. Said, don't sleep on Ace Bailey and Rutgers. Rutgers? You talking about basketball? I know you ain't talking about, I don't watch no damn college basketball. Yeah, Ryan Harper's son about 50 years old. I don't watch no college basketball. Shout out to B. Taylor. Yeah, I don't watch that shit. I thought it was St. John. Yeah, I watch that shit. I try to watch college basketball. I can't watch it no more, bro. I try to, man. Last great year was Villanova in North Carolina. That was a great game. They didn't killed it. Well, Zion, I think Zion year was after that. That was a lit year too. Shout out to Zion. That was a lit year. Hold on. You better speak your piece because I got about 10 minutes left. What's going on, Do-Rag Shorty? Or Henry must be, Henry must be lifting the drop top of his BMW, bro. Henry upstate New York, even in the snow, he dropped the top down. But yeah, Tank, this who Tank is. Now everybody gonna hold Tank accountable. Everybody gonna hold him accountable. So he said he don't know who Coach Calvin is, but Coach Kenny was doing some film work on social media, and Coach Kenny said, doing film work on Lamont Roach is hilarious.
They doing film on Lamont?
Yep. He said that
that's good.
He said, up watching Lamont Roach fight, the way he positioned his right leg makes my MCL hurt. I know it doesn't bother him, but it looks very awkward. Strong, talented kid, though. That right leg is a bit stuck in mud.
They saying Lamont got bad knees?
I don't know. Stiff leg.
Lamont gonna get in there and get it popping.
Man, nigga about to go cash his check and go get a 40. That's what you mean by getting it popping. He about to cash his check and go get a 40.
You ain't right.
Nigga about to go to the liquor store and get a 40.
I tell you who about to go get a 40. Your
Who?
boy Madreamo.
Oh yeah, that nigga ain't even gonna make it to see Virgil Ortiz. I'm willing to bet that.
He literally is about to fight Boachuk and just diet and show up to the Virgil fight.
That nigga Boachuk about to knock that nigga out.
Book back-to-back fights as if this is some cakewalk.
Yep. Virgil Ortiz gonna be missing another motherfucking he gonna be missing another motherfucking opponent. This nigga
Virgil's
opponent.
not fighting. Virgil's not fighting on that card, bro.
You don't think so?
Unless he's gonna fight Xander Zayas. He's not fighting Madreamo.
They say he might try to fight Lara.
Lara gonna give him some taxation.
No, you don't think he'll stop Lara?
Not when Lara hit him with the tap, 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 tap.
I don't know.
The tap tap is undefeated, man.
Lara might get old overnight. He is about 60.
Might get old, but that tap tap is in rhythm. CJ, who you seen get a knockout without throwing a power punch?
Nigga Danny Garcia, man. I heard he didn't get paid. He laid down.
Then he said, I'm gonna lay it down.
When nigga laid it down like baby hairs on the bitch head before she put the wig on.
Before she hit wiggy?
Yeah, before she put the wig on, the wig wearers. Mm-hmm.
Note to self: boxing is not on your side. These dudes do not want to fight. They'll fight sometimes.
Al Hammond ran off in their money, and all them niggas lost the energy to want to fight.
I ain't talking about just them.
You ain't heard Jamel Charlo say nothing.
Chill. I ain't talking about none of that.
What you talking
about? At all divisions, these boys just trash talking. They ain't even fighting. They just trash talking. And they just pop up with an opponent. Like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta pop up.
T.O. sending fake offers and shit.
What's that about, bro?
I don't know. He just offer Ryan, offer Devin, offer Cambosos. Nigga sending low ball fake offers. You know,
Teofimo Lopez is gonna do about 10 interviews and say I'm fighting nobody because I sent 12 fake offers before Thanksgiving and they denied me. That's what he's gonna do, bro.
Then you got motherfucking Deontay put a fake I'm not retiring video out. This nigga done lost his mind. This nigga done lost his Zang almost sent that nigga wig to the upper room. Earl Spence trying to get more money because Al owed money allegedly. The fight to go get killed by Sebastian Fondora. I mean, Jamal Charlo fighting Cornflake. I mean, this shit is just like, come on, man.
Now, let's go back to your boy Deontay. I knew something was up in that camp when they had him doing two head bobs and a spin move, talking about defending the jab. I said, Lord.
That nigga out here, that nigga out here singing Future. I'm gonna get my bitch back. Ooh.
Oh man.
Russell said, no, you ain't, nigga. I'm gonna put another every time this nigga talk on Sierra Russell said, I'm gonna put another baby in your bitch, nigga. I'm gonna get my bitch back.
It ain't happening.
Russell like Russell like I'm gonna throw these to Mike Thomas showed me how to be a nigga. Caleb Plant showed me how to be a real nigga.
That ain't a lie.
That nigga went from wearing turbans to wearing do-rags and shit to the Steelers facility. We need that Pittsburgh versus the Denver Bronco matchup in the first round.
Pittsburgh versus Denver?
so he could spit on Sean Payton's face after the game.
A whole lot of emotions.
Or the clan gonna be at that hotel like a motherfucker. Bring your ass out, nigga.
Exactly. They're
Oh,
gonna be
man.
talking. They're gonna be talking life and death.
Come on, boy. Get out of here, boy. He said, bring your little nigga bitch too. She said, why every time I see Take, he be on some zesty shit? Me.
What you mean? Why he do that? That's his style, bro.
That's the Baltimore Ray. He said the only cast of college basketball player I know is Juju Watkins and Flu. You ain't see Juju do the splits yesterday. Y'all ain't see Juju get split open like a banana split.
Shorty hit Juju with that drop cross in transition.
She'd never be Caitlin Clark.
Shorty hit Juju with the drop cross. Juju hit us with the bust it open.
You ain't lying, boy. I was thinking about like, man, if I had her in my bedroom, she could do that move. Shit, explosion. Explosion.
Yeah.
I gotta make a bitch do a split on my shit while we having this conversation. Hell yeah, split on my shit.
Homie said explosion.
Hell yeah, nigga. Fuck you the club up, nigga. We spinning a block on the club. Ace Bailey, I don't even know who these. I swear to God, I don't know who these niggas is no more.
Those young dudes is hooping at what's the New York school the New Jersey school they at.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I want to see Gilbert Arenas' son in the league.
You got some time. He in 11.
Yeah, damn. The proof Tank was hiding behind Mayweather. He didn't last long under Al's plan. Ain't no sunshine when Tank gone. Laura already old. You ain't lying. Laura was 60 when he got to this country. Virgil was sorry, bro. Why Virgil gotta be sorry? Virgil got these niggas scared to come outside. Boots ain't stepping night and day.
Virgil ain't sorry, but Virgil got into that fight with Boachuk and came out there with the jab and a low guard. I said, whoa.
Ain't nobody saying nothing to Mazzaliab. Mazzaliab better not say nothing to me.
You mean Walter B.F.?
Yeah, Walter B.F. said better not a nigger, a spick, a coon, a crack. Mazzaliab say, won't nobody do nothing to me. Say something.
That man Walter B.F. might end up fighting Brian Castano.
Man, Castanos, he gonna send that nigga. They ain't gonna send his head to the moon. He gonna send his head to the moon. Ain't nobody called out Walter B.F. Ain't nobody said nothing. They found out he whooped that nigga with one hand. Niggas like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm to Charlo, like, I don't even want my belt back. It's like it's both ours, but you keep it at your house.
Charlo seen Walter B.F. look like that. He said, I'm straight. Exactly why I didn't fuck with something.
They gonna fight Rosario next or something. Then Rosario just fight somebody hurt. Then they fight to a draw.
Him and Jared Hurd had an ugly debatable.
Oh man, glad I ain't stay up for that. He said T.O. successfully dug Rayo. Yeah, he tried to get Rayo to come back down. Rayo supposedly fight Gary Anton Russell next on the Tank card.
That's a fajita on the way.
That's an interesting fight.
That's a fajita on the way, man.
That's an interesting fight.
I never seen somebody go title fight to title fight, but nevertheless.
Mm-hmm. He was supposed to be getting the WC mandatory after whatever happened with Puello. Who Puello fighting again?
I'm not checking for that. I don't know.
Man, who the fuck was he supposed to be fighting next? He supposed to be fighting somebody.
Somebody you're not gonna watch, but nevertheless.
That's a good point. Is this Sandor Martin? Yeah, who the fuck is Puello fighting? Oh, good point. I think it might be Sandor Martin. I really don't care. He said Eddie got boots out here half stepping. Man, Boots got boots out here half. You should never left Al Haymon protection.
No, he should have left Al's protection.
They're the Al protection. Every time one of these niggas lead the protection. You know what I'm saying? it don't go well for them.
The reason why I say he should have left is because Boots would have fought one time in the past 3 years. He's fought 2 times in 4 months. What are we talking about?
Yeah, shit crazy. Let me get out of here, man. I gotta go do something. I appreciate you for coming on here. Appreciate y'all put this on the podcast in the morning.
No problem, bro.
Peace. Peace.